When you're going through a difficult time and wonder where God's at, remember, the teacher's always quiet during a test.
If I know what God says about me, why would I give up what God says about me for an opinion of what somebody thinks about me who didn't make me, form me, knit me, call me, bleed for me, die for me?
There are people that you have to let go for the next place that God is calling you to, because God has not given them clearance to go with you. See, sometimes God makes a decision and we keep fiddling around and playing around in our emotions because of how we feel about a thing or how we feel about a person. But one thing I've learned about God is He doesn't bend by our emotions and He doesn't bend by our feelings. He is God. But at the end of the day, it's going to be exactly what He said. Time's up. Oh, glory be to God. Don't you mourn over anybody that God has moved out of your life. Don't be like Lot's wife. Don't you look back. Don't mourn over them. Don't try to figure out why. Listen, straight ahead, because you have purpose, you have destiny, you have an assignment. Keep your heart pure. Love God, love people, let them go.
So I saw a video on here tonight of a young lady that was posed with the question, if your God was real, why do bad things happen to good people? So a pastor walks into a barber shop, sits down and get his hair cut, and Barbara and him start talking, and Barbara ends up saying, you know, man, there's no such thing as God, so why do you want to be a pastor? Pastor says, what makes you think there's no God? Barbara says, well, if there was a God, why would so many bad things happen to good people? Well, the pastor ends up leaving, tips the guy well, and steps outside. And as he steps outside, he sees this really hairy, grungy, homeless guy sitting on a park bench. Taps the guy on the shoulder and says, come with me. Takes the guy back into the barber shop. They step inside. Pastor looks up and says, hey, barber, no such thing as barbers. Barber says, what are you talking about? Pastor says, well, if there's such a thing as barbers, then this guy wouldn't be out here all hairy and grungy like this. Barber says, the problem isn't that I don't exist. It's that he never came to see me.
Had been praying and crying at night saying, God, why me? And God whispered back, why not you? I didn't sentence you to pain, I trusted you with it. I didn't sentence you to trial, I trusted you with trial, because I knew that even through your tears you wouldn't deny my name. Even through your pain you wouldn't stop worshiping. Even through your questions you wouldn't stop serving. Even through the rejection you would not stop sowing. Is there anybody that in spite of circumstance, in spite of what looked like a coin flip, you still served God, still honored God, still praised God, still gave Him glory? And I wish you could give Him glory in this place. Don't wait for tonight to make noise. You might as well make noise right now. Woo! Tell somebody it's game time.